Hi, I'm Dave for General Equipment Company, and today, in this segment, we'll show you how to properly replace an auger tooth on a 4700 series auger. The reasons you would normally work on these components are the following. One or more of the auger teeth are worn beyond useful service life, causing the auger to dig ineffectively. If you are thinking about changing the type of tooth being used, visit our website at generalequip.com under Hole Digger Accessories for information on tooth and soil applications before going any further. From a maintenance cycle perspective, this is a non-scheduled repair. The tools or gear you will need are 1, each of the following. A pair of safety glasses. A 15/16" wrench or socket wrench and socket as an alternative. A plastic hammer or soft-type version designed for impact. The parts you will need depending on the type and number of teeth required are the following. A standard or hard-faced dirt tooth. A chiseled dirt tooth with or without tungsten carbide overlay. Or a tungsten carbide tooth. If required, you may also need one or more of the following. A zinc-plated, 5/8, 11 UNC, 1 3/4" carriage bolt and hex flange nut. So let's get started. First, clean and inspect the tooth mounting area for excessive wear or damage. If the tooth mounting bolt and nut are excessively worn, the tooth can become loose and fall out. If so, the bolt and nut should be replaced. If excessive wear or damage is present on the auger boring head itself, which prevents the tooth from being securely mounted, remove the auger from service and discard it. From a tooth wear perspective, if the outside edge of a 35 or 35 HFC tooth is worn even to the outside edge of the boring head, or the cutting edge is worn up to the wear hole in the tooth will need to be replaced. On 5T30 and 5T30C teeth, replace the tooth before it wears down even to the bottom edge of the tooth retaining nut and bolt. On 1336 teeth, replace the tooth when one or more of the 4 tungsten carbide inserts have been worn off or are missing. Moving forward, using the wrench, loosen the retaining nut enough to allow the worn tooth to be removed. If necessary, lightly tap the threaded end of the bolt with the hammer to loosen the assembly. Next, remove the worn tooth plus any remaining dirt and debris from the mounting area. Finally, slide the new tooth into position on the top surface of the boring head and under the bolt head until it hits the fixed tooth stop. Note, do not use the clear round rubber lock that comes with the tooth, as it is not needed for this auger application. Once in place, secure the tooth by tightening the bolt and nut firmly. The following pictures show the proper orientation of each type tooth when mounted. That does it for this segment. If you have questions or need further assistance, please feel free to give us a call at 800-533-0524 or email us at support@generalequip.com. We are here to make you successful and will be glad to help you in any way possible.